Maya, my good friend, how have you been? I have been good. I'm glad you're doing good too. So, you have been wondering what that little thingy on the side of my stomach is. It is, well, here. It looks like this. Basically, what it is. Hey, Sadiq, can you pass me the thing on the ground, the pump thing? Basically, what it is it's like I told you, a feeding tube. And how it fucking really works is there's a bag. Hold on, fuck Instagram right now. There's a bag looks like this. I mean, it's obviously used, but I put formula in it, and you probably know what kind if I tell you it's Pediasure, which is like what they advertise on TV for like kids. But the Pediasure I get is a more like I guess you could say advanced version of that, just because like it's not the version that you would find in like your local drugstore or whatever. It's like a more prescriptionized type drugstore, and it costs hella much. No fucking reason. Expensive as fuck. But what I would do, I'm supposed. Okay, so I'm supposed to have about a good, I'd say 12 cans a day, but the milk itself just makes me feel sick as fuck. And what I would do is I put it in this bag so I can fit maybe 5 cans in here, and then I basically attach it to this pump thing right here. So what that looks like is like, hold on, let me see if I can switch this. I can't switch the camera. But all right, I'm gonna do this. Switch it like that. Pop it like that. Boom. So I connect it to the pump like that, and then this piece right here, which is where this goes in the little tube thing, like this. This flops open, pushes. Oh fuck. Okay, in there, like that, and then just chills out. And then I would turn this thingy on, and I mean, it's not gonna do anything because there's like nothing really in there. But what I would do is I would just press like run right here or pause, whatever, and it would start pumping all of this milk if it was like up to here into me. And the reason I need that milk is because I was born with a short gut, meant that I don't intake as much food as you and I do, or as you do, because I don't. So you do, or anybody else for that matter, really. Like your intestine is and gut is probably like I don't know how long. I don't know how large the actual intestine is, but it's hella long and shit. Mine is about half that size. So because of that, I need more nutrients in what I eat. So just eating a regular plate of food for dinner isn't gonna do anything. It's just like eating like maybe a carrot for dinner. So whatever I eat would have to have the equivalent to like 5 plates, essentially. And I'm trying to figure out what else I could tell you. I mean that's really all it is to the tube thingy. This, but yeah. Um, as far as my other surgeries go, hold on. You can see my back. That's how. Actually, you can see my stomach too, because that's also fucked up. My stomach, right here. Fuck. Right here. I had colostomy bags, which meant that well, when I was born, I didn't have an anus, and you're probably wondering, what the fuck? How do you not have an anus? That's fucking crazy. Well, I was born with that one, so fuck you. No, I'm kidding. And yeah, so because I didn't have an anus, they had to take the I guess they're called stomas. Um, where you like the way your bowels travel throughout your stomach and stuff. I guess there's a part where they kind of both kind of poke out, like, or kind of where they. I'm trying to remember how to describe this. Where the bowels, I guess, leave a certain part of a. If if my guts were like a tube, where my bowels would leave, these little two little things called stomas would pop out. So like the little ends of it. So they cut like two little holes, one here, or no, like fuck, where it was here and here, I think, or maybe I don't fucking. Actually, might have been over here. Now that I think about it, yeah, it was over here because I didn't feel it up here. Now that I remember, okay, yeah. So I had to have colostomy bags, and if you don't know what that is, it's literally just a bag with what it can be used for urine or stool. In my case, it was stool, and anytime I didn't have any control over it, so anytime I had to use the restroom, I wouldn't, or anything, I would just let go, I guess you would say, and it would just go into a bag, and I know in elementary school, I would have like a ton of like, I guess you could say accidents where like the bag would break or um it would get like overfilled and then like be totally embarrassed in elementary school and like get hella teased for. There was one incident where like it fucking broke and like broke all over me, and then like I was in the middle of fucking fifth grade and like everybody was staring at me and like teasing me and shit, and it was a bad scene. Um, yeah, that kind of ruined my elementary school because it happened a ton of times before that too in like third grade and shit. So I had a very bad elementary school life. Um, that's as far as the colostomy bags go. I mean, and that goes back to the whole shortcut thing, but also more with the imperforate anus, which means without an anus. What else can I tell you? I was born with a slow heart rate. I mean, like literally a slow heart rate, where it just wasn't beating enough to where I was able to actually live. But that was more of a minor issue. I mean, yeah, it's the heart, but I mean they fixed it up pretty quick with. Can't really see it, but like I don't know how good the fucking lighting is. Hold up. Like right there, that whole little line right here goes all the way. Hey yo, who wants to help me with this real quick? Psycho, come here.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, you can't really try to like point this as best you can into my back,
Okay.
and then get as many of the scars as you can.
Okay.
So, the scar that goes down here was because I had a spinal fusion, which you probably know is scoliosis, where your spine is at a curve or like a curve, and so they put like I forget how many, but I know there's a lot. I want to say 6 to 12. It's a pretty big gap, I know, but 6 to 12 metal rods in in my spine, just going like that to keep it aligned. So I mean, with scoliosis, obviously I can't bend and shit or like that, whatever. That's that. With this one right here is the heart surgery again. And then Sekou, are there any other scars?
Yeah, there's one right there.
Here? Oh
Yeah.
shit, no, this is the heart surgery. What am I talking about? But I think I'm not sure what this one is. Oh, this one actually might have been. So this was probably for the heart surgery, but then this one down here might have been for the G tube. Now that I think about it, I don't know. Scars, I don't fucking know. And then a simple one. You can pull this down just a little bit. Like a little scar, right here. I think. Yeah, here. Wait, hold it down like this. There. Right here was because I had a like a simple ass hernia just from I think from like lifting shit maybe. I'm actually not sure. Kind of Actually, no. I think it's been there for a long ass time. I just never. I didn't deal with it for how long because I thought it was normal, because it was a hernia and it made things abnormal. Um. So I probably dealt with it for a good 3 or 4 years until I actually did something with it. And yeah. I mean that's about all my scars that I can think of. Uh. Yeah. That's kind of it. Hit me up if there's anything else you want to ask, because I'm not sure what else I can really tell you about my scars and shit, and surgery wise. But I am more than happy to tell you about whatever you want to know, because I know this shit interests you and whatnot. And you'd probably be a wonderful, excellent doctor, or whatever you're trying to be, if that's what you're trying to be. But yeah, I'm more than happy to tell you all about this. So, hit me up. Let me know if this answered your lovely questions. I actually feel kind of happy that you asked me this because nobody ever really does. They kind of stare at it more, and the fact like it's freaky to them. So that's kind of like why I really don't talk about it much unless you ask. And I'm like, okay, you want to know? That's cool. You're not like every other asshole that just wants to stare at me like I'm a fucking freak. So yeah, awesome. Hope you're having a wonderful day, and you've been seeming kind of sad and like an outcast on Instagram. I don't know. What's wrong with you? Hit me up if you want to talk anytime. I'm over here. Yeah, hope you're having a good day. Bye.